Jedi Survivor comes to previous gens, while Daisy Ridley was diagnosed with Graves' disease, and Star Wars Outlaws gets DLC. All this and more on the Star Wars slate.
Is that a bench?
Everything is not ideal.
We're in agreement on that one.
It has been announced that Star Wars Jedi Survivor, the sequel to the popular game Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, will become available on last-gen consoles on September 17th. Star Wars Jedi Survivor, a contender for Game of the Year in 2023, was previously only made available on PC and consoles such as the PS5 and Xbox Series X/S. On September 17th, the game will also be available for PS4 and Xbox One. Additionally, the next few weeks, the PC version will get an update/patch that promises technical performance and control improvements that should improve the gameplay experience for PC gamers. In addition to being made available to a wider audience who planned on sticking with their older hardware for a while, the last-gen console versions will be less expensive, $50, than the current PC $60 and console versions $70 of the game. Daisy Ridley recently shared a health update, revealing she was diagnosed with Graves' disease, an autoimmune disorder affecting the thyroid. Initially, Ridley thought her symptoms were due to the stress of her role in Magpie, but her doctor described her condition as tired but wired. Ridley emphasized the importance of listening to one's body and being honest about health concerns. In an interview, she states, quote, "It was funny. I was like, I just thought I was annoyed at the world. But it turns out everything is functioning so quickly you can't chill out." End quote. In light of a diagnosis, Ridley decided to make some lifestyle changes, including cutting back on gluten, increasing exercise, and wellness practices such as cryotherapy and acupuncture, and being more conscious of her body and signals it sends. Star Wars Celebration is back, and it's heading to Japan. Before it can begin, however, it has already announced 3 new guests to the roster. They are Alan Tudyk, Manny Jacinto, and Daniel Logan. Alan Tudyk voiced K2SO in Rogue One. He's expected to return in Andor Season 2. Manny Jacinto starred in the Acolyte series as Quimir, secretly a Sith Lord. Daniel Logan played a young Boba Fett in Attack of the Clones, reprising his role in playing other young Jango Fett in several pieces of ancillary media. All 3 of them are well known in the Star Wars community. More details about the event itself, including the official schedule, will be revealed closer to the actual date it begins. For now, we will just return to the unknown regions of the internet. Many fans are excited to attend as well as visit the lovely nation of Japan and hopefully learn about the future of the Star Wars universe. The release of Star Wars Outlaws is just weeks away. Ahead of that release, Ubisoft has revealed the post-launch roadmap for content that will be added to the game. The post-launch report comes via a season pass that will provide 2 story packs and some cosmetics. On launch day, the season pass for Star Wars Outlaws will provide an exclusive mission relating to Jabba the Hutt and the Kessel Run cosmetic pack that allows Cave S and Nix to become scruffy-looking nerf herder scoundrels. Spring 2025 is when the second of the story packs arrive. Star Wars Outlaws, A Pirate's Fortune brings another fan favorite into play. K-Vest's reputation pushed into the sights of Hondo Onaka, who could use some help when it comes to selling old scores with ruthless pirates. There are no further cosmetics included with this release. Star Wars Outlaws is set to release on August 30th for PC via Ubisoft Connect, Xbox Series X/S, and PS5. In 2020, the series Lando was announced, intending to follow the titular character on a brand new adventure set in the earlier days of a smuggler's career. In 2023, writer and producer Justin Simien, the original showrunner, was removed from a project with young Lando actor Donald Glover and his brother Stefan stepping in to take the position. A few months later, its development status officially switched to a film. In a recent interview, Simien spoke with Collider about his feelings on the project and the emotion its cancellation evoked. The writer was candid about how this made him feel. Quote, "You pour so much of your heart and soul into something, but ultimately you don't have control over whether it lives or dies, and it is a true grieving process." End quote. Simien has a fair bit of work to check out, including the series Dear White People on Netflix, Haunted Mansion on Disney Plus, and Bad Hair on Hulu. Sha Levy, who comes off directing Marvel's latest smash hit Deadpool and Wolverine, has been making the rounds lately, going on various podcasts and giving all sorts of interviews. During one interview on the Happy, Sad, Confused podcast, he was asked about his upcoming Star Wars movie, to which he stated, quote, "There are only so many times that Star Wars movies can revisit the same section of a timeline, because I don't want to do a Star Wars film that is redundant to others, nor am I interested in doing one that has to serve another movie." End quote. This is exciting news for fans who are looking for new and exciting Star Wars films and storytelling to come to the galaxy far, far away. Hopefully, this film will see the light of day among the other entries of Star Wars. The Star Wars franchise is growing, and it's growing in great directions. Remember to like and subscribe to stay up to date with Star Wars Slate. You can also join our public Discord where we talk about all things Star Wars and Lucasfilm in general. This is Connor, and thank you for watching. May the Force be with you.
Is that a bench?
Everything is not ideal.
We're in agreement.